So this video is going to start. This video is going to start under the avocado tree. I've been having a walk. As you guys can see, I'm on the street. It goes all the way down there. I'm going to the beach. Why am I starting under this avocado tree? As I've been walking, I've been able to experience, to observe how easily is food accessible in some parts of the world. That's an avocado. You see them over there? There. That's avocado. There are like hundreds of them on this tree. Very huge. They are like big, like my finger, like my hands. They are big like my hands, like that, And while I've been walking here, I've been able to appreciate the things that we don't see often, So the inspiration of this video is traveling. Travel is the inspiration that has motivated me to do this video. That's an avocado tree. Now, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, almost everywhere that you reach, in every corner of this country, you are going to see one of those trees. It can be avocado, it might be a mango tree, it's going to be bananas in their backyard, original ones, organic ones. You're going to see guava trees. The site, guys, the site is unbelievable. The site is unbelievable. Everything is green. Look at the sun. Now, I've started to understand that there is things that we have always taken for granted. Now, I've shown you guys that avocado is big like my hand, like that. Now, where I live, where I'm from, one of those ones, it would cost you about $1.50. One of them, it could cost you $1.50. It's organic. Actually, you could even pay $2 for one of those pieces. If you get it from the shelves from where, in that place where I come from, that is how expensive it is. Now, we're going to talk about the spiritual journey and travel. Earlier in the days, I used to watch some content creators. To be specific, that was Rough Smart. And Rough Smart said that somewhere along his journey, he started traveling. Many countries around the world. He would just travel. You go one country, he would spend there 2 months. You go another one, he would spend there 3 months. So Rough Smart was moving from place to place, exploring the world. Okay? Now, in that time, I was just starting my journey. So I didn't know. These people who talk about traveling, how do they do it? Somebody says they are traveling the world. You see them all over the world. They are seeing new places. They are experiencing new things. And I couldn't understand, how do they do it, And then eventually, as I kept on believing in myself, and following my path and following my heart, I started discovering that these things are possible. The only thing you need is just to believe in yourself. That's it. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So, spiritual journey and traveling. What have I discovered when I started these things of traveling? I started traveling, it was around last year in, to be precise, it was September. And I had a very beautiful experience. I had a peace that I had never felt at home. Sometimes when we're in this, when we're running around in the matrix, we're moving up and down, we're chasing these jobs, we're chasing these relationships, we're chasing the basic things in life. We sometimes lose ourselves and we forget to actually experience the real life. We don't get the time to experience the real beauty of life. because you are somewhere enclosed in a little room somewhere. You know, you may be living in a country. It has a very expensive lifestyle, and the only thing you can afford is a little room for yourself. Just a small room for you to live, you know. Even if you afford a flat, yes, you might afford a flat, you might afford an apartment, you might afford, you know, a house maybe, if you can, but still, that is going to be your comfort zone. So the only thing you will be accustomed to is waking up, going to the bathroom, wash your body, brush your teeth, you know. Go in your backyard. Maybe summertime you can sit in the backyard and enjoy the sun, which is also okay. And then of course you're gonna go to those shops. Oh, the noise here. Look at the trucks. And then you're going to go and go buy that same food you have always eaten. Everything is familiar to you. You know where you buy your food. You even know what type of food you eat. You know the bed you sleep. You know who is your neighbor next door. You know everybody. And that is pretty much everything, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing more to that. But the more you start awakening and going deeper into your journey, you start to understand that there's more in life. And sometimes you are motivated to get a little bit more outside of your comfort zone. Okay? So when I'm talking about getting out of your comfort zone, some people understand that. I did understand in that time that it was very difficult. That was the most difficult thing I've ever done. The most difficult thing, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen something uncomfortable as getting out of my comfort zone. So the spiritual journey pushes you out to dig and find more deeper meaning in life. What is life all about? Why do you have to wake up every single day and eat the same food, talk to the same people, do the same job again and again, 9 to 5? That kind of lifestyle, you know. And then of course, if you're lucky, you could be promoted. Sometimes you may get a promotion, a little one. Or sometimes, in some case scenarios, you might have a little bit of salary increase every now and then. You know, maybe like at least 50 pennies or maybe 50 pence, dollar cents. Maybe even sometimes you could get a dollar increase in your salary. And now you realize that you've been hustling for more than 10 years in a company, in a job, and the only thing you've ever achieved over those 10 years, you might have had your salary increased by about maybe $10 in a period of about 10 years. But now you're starting to realize that there has to be more in life. There has got to be more to life. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot tell me that kind of life where you wake up and you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again, seeing the same people, eating the same food. You know, I've just told you guys, I've just shown you in the beginning of this video an avocado which is the size of my hand. That is my hand. You know, my hands are very big. One avocado on the shelves in those markets, whatever, supermarkets, one of them, one piece, is going to cost around $2. Now here, I could even ask the guys if I wanted to. You know, I'm not a guy who likes bothering people, but I could simply knock on the doors and I would ask them, like, listen guys, you know, I've got $5. Can I at least have at least 5 of them? They would give me a big number of them and I would go and enjoy myself. So as you can see, it is something which is abundant. You know, everything is abundant. Look at the sun, abundant. Nature, abundant. The peace, the freedom, everything is in abundance. It's unbelievable. So I'm doing this video to inspire guys. I want to tell you something, guys, ladies and gentlemen. For the most of you guys who are on this, you're going through your spiritual awakening. You are going to be at some point encouraged to hop on a spiritual path. I do not know what your path is going to be. You don't have to come to where I am. You may decide to go to a different destination, but I can still promise you the experience is going to be different. Now, let's talk about affordability. To be able to afford these things, you must create something. Let me repeat this one more time. I have a lot of these questions many times. People ask me, oh, how did you do it? How do you manage that lifestyle, this and this? Ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about millions and millions of money, but we're talking about a lifestyle that can actually afford, help you to afford. You can afford. Affordability is possible, but you must go into creation. So you must start creating something out of your comfort zone, is what I'm trying to say here. Are you guys following? Go into creation. I don't know if you want to create. For me, in those days, back in the years, I think we may be talking about 5 years ago, I was like, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. Okay? So I started creating that channel. I put the work in. You guys have been with me all these years. You know how much work I've put in this channel. It is snowing, I create. Was it raining? I had my umbrella with me, I would create. Sunny, yes, I would create. It was not even important what the weather looked like. I would create, and I would create, and I would create. But let me promise you something. Always you have to understand that there is going to come a time when your creations will pay off. Because if I can talk about myself, for example, many years ago, many people didn't understand what I was doing, So it felt like a joke, it felt like a joke. I felt like, was I doing something serious? What was going on? So let's now do the grounding. I'm in the beach, at the beach. Are you guys following? So back in the days, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to follow this path, and we shall see how things go. And we shall see where things end. In a couple of years, ladies and gentlemen, the rest was history. So for the most of you guys, I know a lot of you empaths, you're waking up, you're starting to wake up, you've gone through a spiritual awakening, you're having these ego deaths, you're going through these very, very rapid transformations. It is intensive, you don't even know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a living example. I was broken by a narcissist many years ago. When I'm talking about broken, you had best believe you can understand me and listen to me. I was broken by the narcissist so many years ago. Did that stop me from growth? No. I stopped feeling sorry for myself. I was like, okay, what happened. I learned those lessons, very valuable lessons. Now what I can do, the best I can do is to do me. Okay? I took out my camera. I started recording videos. I didn't even know that I would get this far. So for me, what I'm trying to say, for most of you guys who are waking up, get out of your comfort zone. You have got the most recent phone. A lot of you guys are, you have these most recent Samsungs. You're holding iPhones taking selfies. You're holding iPhones. You're taking selfies. Me, I'm not a selfie person. If I would take a selfie, I don't even know how that selfie would look like. I try sometimes, but they don't even. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's the beach. So, you know what I mean? So, yes, I take selfies. No problem with selfies. But how many selfies will I take with an iPhone? I can take 1,000 selfies. But the question will be, who is going to pay me for those selfies? Are you guys following? Who is going to pay me for those selfies? So I do not say don't take selfies. Everybody has got a wheel. Do those selfies if you want to. Make some pictures. Enjoy yourself. But remember, Ladies and gentlemen, empaths, chosen ones out there, there's work to do. So the place where I'm passing, there's going to be a wedding, and they're putting up a tent. Somebody's going to get married. So that's how they hire some company and they will put up a tent. Looks beautiful, man. Wow. So one day that will be Denzomo's getting his wedding venue set on the beach next to, hey, look at these guys. Next to the beach, look at the beach. And then they set up the tent over there. What more can you ask for, guys? So as I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, it's you're going to be required to get out of your comfort zone, okay? They call it comfortable for a reason. You know the food you eat, you know the friends, you know your bed, you know your children, you know the school you go, you know the jobs you do. So they call it a comfort zone because it's what is familiar to you. But for you to be able to achieve different results, you are going to start to do something different. It is going to be something you have never done before. You are going to challenge yourself to go somewhere you've never gone before. That's what they call a spiritual journey, okay? You are going to start following your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to wake up. No, I don't need the boat today. Thank you. No, not today. No, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. And you too. Yeah, so there are some boat guys here. When they see you, they will come and offer the boat services, or so this and that. So it costs around 50,000 Rwandan francs to go on the boat ride. I've been there already before, so I don't need another one. I took you guys on a tour of the boat trip last time. So, ladies and gentlemen, spiritual journey, start. Don't worry about the details. I've told you guys so many times. Oh, the money. What about the resources? What about this and what about that? Ladies and gentlemen, do something. Challenge yourself to do something you have not done before. Let me promise you, ladies and gentlemen, the results are unbelievable. So the first time I came here, it was 6 months ago, 7 months, maybe, nearly 8 months ago. I came here. I didn't have loads of money at that time, but I manifested the trip, okay? So I was like, okay, universe, I'm tired of the regular things. Show me something different. Show me where I can go and I can start experiencing life in a different way, okay? And then the universe started opening my doors, different doors to different possibilities. And the universe made my trip possible. Are you guys following? So that's how I started this journey. Okay? Now you can tell me if anybody is going to come and convince me otherwise, they will be lying to themselves. I wouldn't listen to them. You know what? Once you taste freedom, the moment you taste freedom and you understand that you came here to be free, you are going to understand that there is infinite possibilities. Because the problem is, people sometimes they limit themselves into a box. Stop doing the usual, ladies and gentlemen, and do the unusual. So, like I've said again, it all comes back to the same thing, that spiritual journey is something different. It's something you have never done before. It is something very unique. It is something that you challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. You are in this little box and you want to burst out of this bubble. It's like you're being suffocated in a lifestyle that you don't even want. So everything starts with creation. You have got to identify something that you know you are skilled at. It may be presentation, it may be craft, it may be different craft. It could be anything, ladies and gentlemen. Spiritual journey can be pretty much everything. It is just something that is bringing you out of your comfort zone so that you can better your life in so many different kinds of ways. And you can be able to experience life in a way that you've never done before. So this is encouragement, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of that concrete jungle, okay? Those rooms and whatever homes you're confined in and everything, okay? Break those chains, ladies and gentlemen. Break those chains. Break out of that matrix. There is that system that you're used to. There's a system that you're following on a daily basis. It is not serving you. It is making you sick. You know, your neighbors are a problem. Your own family is a problem. Your mother, your relationship is a problem. Your marriage is a problem. Even the food you eat is making you sick. You cannot even see the sun for a whole month. You can imagine. You cannot even experience sunshine for a whole month because you're living in a zone where it is not possible. There's not those kind of facilities. There's not those kind of possibilities. Is what I'm telling you. Find something that ignites your soul. Find something that inspires you. If you want to do what I'm doing, you're welcome. You can join us. We're here. I've already done sessions with people who want to start this journey. And there have been very good sessions as well. So what I'm saying is that find something that, you're passionate about. Do you want to cook? Are you good at cooking? What are your skills? Jump into that skill. Okay? Get out your camera. Go buy the foodstuffs you want to cook. Put it on camera. Post it. If you don't like those things of posting, because I know some people that are very private, they don't like those things of content creation and stuff like that. It may not be for you. There is something different. You may discover something that you know. Maybe you are good at mixing stuff. Maybe you can make different types of foods. Maybe you can create your own drink. Anything. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you start, don't even think about these things of procrastination. Okay, maybe you will start tomorrow. Maybe you're going to start next year. No. When you hear me telling you to start, in that particular moment, ladies and gentlemen, start. If you do not have money, get out your phone, that the one you use to make selfies, record a video. But you have got to start somewhere. But again, I still promise you, it's a very uncomfortable journey, like I've said. There will be challenges, it will be difficult, there will be storms everywhere. But as long as you know what you want and you're focused, consistency, faith. Many years ago, I had 11 subscribers. And a friend of mine laughed at me, say, look at your channel. I saw you on the video, what wasn't making any sense. I had just 11 subscribers, So I was there thinking that, what am I going to do? How is this channel going? How am I going to make this channel grow? I believed in myself. I just went with faith. So I just put in the work. All you have to do, guys, is just put in the work. One day, you are going to be rewarded, okay? One day, your hard labor, your hard work is going to be rewarded. You are really going to get to where you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a living example. For the most of you guys who are following me, get out of your comfort zone. Follow your passion. Find something that you love. Find something that inspires you. Find a talent, a skill that you have that nobody else has. Use that skill to your advantage. Use that talent to your advantage. Create something different out of your comfort zone. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be able to live the life you have never lived before. All these things of traveling will be history. You want to travel, you book yourself a ticket and go where you want to go. There's no limits. There is infinite possibilities when you decide to follow your heart. Spiritual journey is not a journey for everybody, but for you chosen ones, I'm very sure you know what I'm talking about. Go out and do the work, and the results will show. So let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can always book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Desmond signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.